Greetings everyone and welcome to Coffee Black, where the Voyager adventures continue on YouTube. I'm your host, Captain G, and this is the channel where you get your refill of everything Star Trek Voyager, including Trek trivia, news, reviews, and more. So before I get started on today's topic, I'd like to encourage new viewers to subscribe to the YouTube channel. Also check us out on X, formerly known as Twitter, and visit our Facebook page for additional Voyager content. So for today's video, I'm going to do a video series revolving around the character of Captain Janeway. The series is called The Evolution of Janeway. Computer access file, Janeway Evolution, Part 1, Alpha. Captain Captain Janeway. The character was the first female captain to be the lead of a Star Trek series, breaking down historic barriers and continuing to push the Star Trek franchise's underlying mission for equal representation. The character was created by executive producer and writer Jerry Taylor, and over the years the character has become one of Star Trek's most beloved captains. In this Coffee Black series, we take a closer look at the evolution of Janeway. The most notable actor who was considered for the role of Janeway was Geneviève Bujold. She actually was cast as Janeway for Star Trek Voyager and filmed several scenes with the rest of the cast. The odd thing about her casting was that the producers were so taken by her past performances and star power that the actress didn't even audition for the role, something the producers would later learn was a huge mistake. Bujold had many critiques after she was cast as Janeway, making demands about her hairstyle for the series, and even insisted that the character's name be Nicole Janeway. While filming her first scenes for the Voyager pilot, it became very clear to the crew and producers that Bujold wasn't prepared for the demands of headlining the series. While on set, her acting also lacked emotional depth and charisma. It wasn't long after her dismissal of doing photo shoots and promotions for the series that the working relationship between Bujold and the producers came to an inevitable end. With Bujold leaving the series on the third day of filming, producers scrambled to find a replacement. Another actor in the running was Helen Shaver. Not much is known about her auditioning process, but it was listed that she was among the 3 final actresses considered for the role of Captain Captain Janeway for Star Trek Voyager. Yet another actress in the running was Susan Gibney. Gibney had previously appeared on both Star Trek The Next Generation and Deep Space Nine, and even filmed scenes in full uniform. Despite being favored for the role by producer Rick Berman, Paramount thought she looked too young for the role. After Geneviève Bujold's exit, Gibney even screen tested a second time, but still couldn't get past the age issues that Paramount had. She also later auditioned for 7 of 9 and the Borg Queen, but remained uncast. Another notable actress was Joanna Cassidy, and while she wasn't one of the top picks, the actress was later cast as T'Pol's mother on Star Trek Enterprise. Another notable actress was Tracy Scroggins, who became very well known during her time on Lois and Clark in the 90s as the character Cat Grant. Paramount passed on her, but she did later appear on Deep Space Nine. While there wasn't much personal information about other actors who auditioned, we still have a list of actors who were considered for the role, and we'll go ahead and do a warp speed run-through of those actors. Something very interesting about the creative process for Voyager was that in the beginning Janeway was going to be a male, leading producers to consider actor Renee Rivera. Producers of course decided on a female captain later on down the line, leaving Rivera out of contention. Another male Janeway contender was Nigel Havers, but he was considered later on in the audition process after Geneviève Bujold left Voyager. At that time, producers had decided that if they couldn't find a female replacement, then they would opt for a male captain. Fortunately, Kate Mulgrew was given the role, displaying the perfect level of charisma, charm, and most importantly, a commanding presence that ensured she could maintain the ship and its crew under the most harrowing of circumstances. This has been Captain G of Coffee Black with your refill of everything Star Trek Voyager, concluding part 1 of the Evolution of Janeway series. Thanks for watching, take care, live long and prosper.